If you chose card number 1, here is your new moon psychic treasure map reading. So we have, with the tarot cards and the Norman cards, the 10 of Cups and the Sky. So this is all about you cutting ties. It could be cutting ties with negative, toxic friendships or relationships that don't serve you anymore. And you're actually now welcoming new friendships and new stable connections with people. This could be work acquaintances, people that you know, like friends. It could even be family, people that you see at activities or hobbies. You're actually learning to step away from these people this month. You're doing it with love and light, and you're able to filter out the friendships that you need and that are going to be important to you, and you're releasing the friendships that are not going to be as important to you. There could be quite a lot of events and activities that you're going to be invited to this month in the coming weeks, and you're actually filtering out the ones to say yes to and the ones to say no to. Moving on, we have the 2 of Wands and the Child card. Now, I feel this is a birth of a new project. So it could be either you're looking into your world and you want to move house, or you want to move jobs, and you're creating like a new project with this. And with the Child, there's a lot of inner child joy, happiness and playfulness with this project. So if it is a house move, it's going to be to an area where it could be where you grew up, or an area of nature, near nature, where you're feeling very joyous and playful. It could be to a big city, like an inner city, where you're ready to explore with a lot of wonderment. And if it's a project, business project or hobby, some sort of new project activity, it could be that it's really fun and exciting, and it has that excitement that a child has, playful energy. So that's really positive for you. You are making big changes with this, and there's a lot of fire energy with this, so a lot of passion, drive. You really know what you want, you're going for it. It could be something that you've been looking to do for a while now, some sort of project. Going into Merlin's challenge, we have the 5 of Swords. This is about some sort of conflict or disagreement. This could be within yourself or within somebody, with somebody you know. This could be a family member or a work colleague or a friend. I feel it's related or connected to some sort of joint project you all do. So it could be a community project or a hobby or activity. It's a coming together of people, and it's creating some conflict either within you or between you and somebody else. So this is something that you are going to overcome this coming weeks with this new moon energy. You're actually going to be setting more boundaries and filtering out, as I said earlier in the reading. Going into Psychic Selina's solution, you have the Goddess card called Abundantia. This means prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So there is abundance coming, but you've got to be open to receiving things and receiving new people as well, new friendships, new acquaintanceships. It could even be that you're taking up a new hobby, and you're learning to receive energies that are going to be very good for you on your new path ahead. What is your dark forest path? You have the Arthurian legend card called the Resolute Path, and this is all about resolution. You are resolving some issues. This could be inner issues. It could be issues with friends, acquaintances, family. You are coming to some sort of conclusion with things. It could even be a difficulty, a blip in a relationship. You are resolving it. So if you've had a mini split or a mini breakup, there's a good chance that you could come together to resolve this. There's a sense of resolution and you're cutting through the confusion. There's lots of clouds there. You're cutting through and you're actually making it to your destination, which is the forest trees in the background, which is all about growth and prosperity and thriving. So any relationship blip you've had, you are either clearing the air or you're actually reconciling in some way. So even if you don't fully reconcile, you're still clearing the air and you're coming to some sort of closure or conclusion, resolution for yourself. Finally, we're going to the buried treasure, and we have the stork card. And this is all about birth of new ideas, good news as well coming in. And this is something that is bringing you a lot of prosperity here. There could be some great news coming in. This could be an important job interview that you've been looking at, or it could be that there's some good news from a friend or family member. Maybe someone is wanting to start a family, or it's you that want to maybe extend your family in some way, and you're thinking about it. So the storks are good news, and also about nesting. Maybe nesting in the home, creating space in the home, organising all the furniture, organising everything, buying new things for your home. This is really good news. Your magic rune stone is Ao, and that is the warrior family for magic runes. And it means you. You spelled W-E-Y-E-W, which is like the yew tree. This means rebirth. So your magic word for this treasure map is rebirth. And that goes really well with the stork card and the child card that we had earlier. So it's a rebirth of ideas, rebirth of your own energy, new friendships, perseverance, quest, conflict, but success. So it could be that through some conflicts and questing for what you are looking for, what you want, you find success, but it's about persevering in it as well. And you're getting what you want. So again, it's with the stork, it's a new project, rebirth. You're reinventing yourself. It could be even a new look. You're creating, you're re-energizing your identity or your look, a makeover, a new hairstyle, going to a spa or a salon, going to have a beauty treatment, a facial massage. It could be a little trip where you're walking in nature and you're actually rejuvenating everything. So you're actually physically having a rebirth with the way you look and feel. So there you have it, your psychic treasure map reading for the new moon of January. If you picked card number 2, here is your reading. So we have the 6 of Wands and the coffin card. So this is all about victory. You may be getting a promotion or winning something, or receiving an award or accolade for something. It could be a degree or a certificate, qualification. It's just really good news here. You're celebrating in some way this month. With the coffin card, it means you're closing a window, but you're opening a door. So it may be the end of one job, or you're moving home. So you're ending something, but you're opening something new with the 6 of Wands. So it's one door closing, one opening here. Could even be letting go of old friendships, relationships that no longer serve you. It's almost like a bit of a rebirth as well with the positivity of the Wands. So it's not all bad here, but it's all about letting go and releasing as well. We also have the 5 of Swords and the anchor. So with the 5 of Swords, there may have been some conflict, or there could be some conflict at work or with a group of people that you know. And there has been some tension and problems here. This could be at work or within a hobby or a community or family. But with the anchor card, this is all about things coming to some sort of resolution where you're able to ground yourself. It could be that you've had problems at work, conflicts, and you're ready to move on now to a new job. You're feeling much more secure in your new job. Or you could be moving home and you're feeling secure and safe in your new home because maybe there was some issues with neighbours or some practical issues with the structure of the building. It could be mould, damp, problems with the walls, floor. But you're actually moving to somewhere that's much more secure, safer for you, more healthy. The environment's more healthy for you. So it's actually very good news. It's very much a rebirth here with these cards. Going into Merlin's challenge, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is all about the Wheel of Fortune turning, and it's going to turn in your favour this month. This turn of events could be a bit of a shock and a surprise for you. Could be that you suddenly have to move home, move job, or have some sort of change in circumstance. But what is the great news here is that this change of plan, change of circumstance is actually going to work out for the best. You're going to be pleased that this has happened. You may be a little surprised, but then you're actually going to see the good side of it. So the Wheel of Fortune is working in your favour. What does Psychic Selina say? Her solution is the Goddess card of Abundantia, and this means prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So this is all about receiving, because maybe you were overly giving. So it could be that you're receiving some help financially, you are receiving some help with your home move, you're receiving some good advice from a friend or family member. You're receiving something in some way, and maybe you're not used to that, so it's all about welcoming that in and knowing that there is abundance there. And this abundance, I feel, is going to be with your happiness, your joy, also financially, and with material security as well. So again, jobs, homes, housing. This has all come up in this reading for this month. Going into the dark forest path, we have the deepening path. This is a fantastic path as it is all about commitments. So again, things are feeling deeper, more connected, more grounded. Could be that you're in a job or place of work where things are deepening, they're growing for you. You're developing your skills. Could be if you're studying, you're getting to that final stage, you're qualifying for your qualification, your degree or course. Things are deepening, they're moving further along the timeline, progressing. You've got a lot of progression here. And if you've asked about a relationship, things are deepening. Maybe your relationship is going to the next stage, which is marriage, engagement, or living together. Or it could be that you're gaining better insight into your person of interest's mind or their behaviour or the relationship together. You're gaining more insight into how it works best or what's going on in it. Maybe you're seeing things from the other person's perspective more. So it's a very good path. It's clear, it's got no obstacles, it's full of green grass and trees. And the outcome, the Holy Grail, is all about abundance. There's lots of amazing trees and plants there, flowers. It's very green, so there's a lot of growth there. Things are thriving for you, and it could be that if it's a business venture, things are deepening with that business project, going to the next stage. And finally, we have the buried treasure for January's new moon. We have the Scythe card, so this is all about reaping a harvest. You're reaping the fruits of your labour. You're reaping a reward. It could be that you've worked very hard on a project or a study course, and you're getting the results. You could have changed your lifestyle, gone on a special healthy weight loss program, going to the gym, lifestyle change, and you're actually starting to see the difference now in your body. You're feeling more physically fit. It's a very good card. It may be that you've invested money, or you're selling a house and you're really making some profits, or you're getting a windfall of some sort. It's all about that prosperity and reaping all the seeds you have sown in the last few months. It's a very good card for you. And finally, your magic rune is Nyd. That's spelled N-Y-D, and it is from the warrior family of runes. Its word means need, patience, omens, stress, obstacles, necessity. So it's needing to be patient. Maybe you've been anxious, stressed, worried, panicking. But your key word for this month is being patient and let things grow and deepen and flourish. And look out for omens such as dreams. It could be signs and symbols like finding a feather on the road, on the street. And that indicates angelic protection. So you're tuning into your own intuition, you're being your own guide. And that is actually enabling you to release any anxiety that you may have, because you're trusting yourself with this rune. You're clearing all obstacles, and you're only holding on to things that are necessities, that are good for you, that serve your highest and best. So this is actually a very good rune for you. And there you have it, January's new moon psychic treasure map reading. If you picked card number 3, here is your reading. So we have the Moon Tarot card and the Ring Lenormand card. So this is all about a period of feeling a bit overwhelmed. It could be sleepless nights, feeling like you're in a period of lunacy. This can also mean deceit as well. It could be someone has been deceiving you. But the good news is you are coming out of that now. The ring symbolizes security and commitments, but it may be that you're not trusting somebody with what they've got to offer you. It could be a business partnership or a relationship. Maybe there's fears. It's not that they're not trustworthy. It may be that you're fearful, you're putting barriers up. But the ring is very good. It means commitments and solidarity. So it's trying to go with your gut instincts and not your fears. And this is with all partnerships. So this will be a business partnership or a relationship, romantic relationship. So there could be a lot of fears from your side of things with commitments in the relationship. Or it could be they're having some problems with committing. But the good news is the ring shows that it is solid. You may have to work through things, but it's either going to be a solid partnership or relationship, or you're finding solidarity in yourself. So you're finding that stability to yourself. You're making a commitment to yourself. If it is a case that a relationship or business partnership has gone wrong or it's not gone right for you, you're making a commitment to yourself with this new moon. You have the Stork card and the Victory card, which is the 6 of Wands. So this is all about good news here. This could be a job interview, job offer even, a successful job interview offer, some sort of financial contract that's coming through for you, but it's in your favor. So it's being victorious in something. Could be a legal case or something that you're winning in some way. It could even be an award. So it's good news with a stork, and also feeling victorious, a sense of winning and rising above any feeling of being not very confident. It could be that there was a successful conclusion to a project. This could be a creative project. and you're feeling very confident in yourself about this. And there's also some good news about this as well. It could even be a job promotion with the Six of Wands. So good news coming on its way this month. On to Merlin's challenge. We have the Magician card for tarot. And this is all about utilizing your skills and talents. So it may be that you're going to be doing some training or a course or studying, or you're very creative and you've actually got skills and talents in singing, dancing, acting, art, or you're rediscovering a creative side of you. It could even be some DIY decorating, interior design, gardening, something very creative using all your skills, knowledge, talents. It could even be teaching in some way, that you're going to be having to teach or give a speech, public speech. You're very creative during this new moon. It's not really much of a challenge here, but maybe the challenge is trying to rediscover your creative side, or, you know, confidence, being more confident in, you know, if you're giving a speech or performing in some way. So that came up before with the reading of the Six of Wands, being more confident. So there is confidence this month for you, but maybe if you're not a naturally confident person, that will be your challenge, to find confidence in yourself with these new creative endeavors. Psychic Selina's solution, you have the Goddess card of Erakura. This means blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So it could be the beginnings of some sort of creative endeavor, something about maybe recreating your identity, finding yourself. You're just getting started in this. I feel this is more about you as a person, so it could be your identity, or could be a makeover, or your look, you're changing your look in some way, or you're doing some inner work on yourself. So it's all about being patient with yourself, being gentle on yourself, and blossoming. So by spring, you will be blossoming, you will be reaping the fruits of your labor. So that's a very good card, and that's going to help you to gain that confidence by slowly blossoming and being patient with yourself as you develop. And, you know, not, as I say, always say, knowledge is confidence. So you're gaining that knowledge through studying, maybe some meditation, self-discovery, creative outlets, and that's all within the Magician card that I saw. So it may be that this takes time to reach a creative goal. Again, it could be singing, dancing, but you're being patient with it. You're letting things develop. So the dark forest path is the honoured path. And this is a path where you're feeling very honoured and privileged. There's a sense of gratefulness, being very grateful on your quest for the Holy Grail, which in this case is your creative project or what you want to do. It's your goal. It could be an inner work goal inside yourself, working on some problems you may have had, but you're getting there with the honoured path. You're not having challenges actually with this path. You're quite clear. Even with the Magician card, I didn't see much challenge. In this reading, I see you really moving forward and enjoying the journey as well. Your destination may seem a little bit spiky, as you can see from the picture, but it's not actually that intimidating. It's the spikes are more like sharp points, like it's focused. There's edges, so it has a lot of focus. You have a lot of clear vision. You're reaching where you need to be. And finally, going into your buried treasure for January's new moon, we have the garden card. So this is all about connecting with nature, You may go into a magical garden that looks really beautiful with lots of green trees and flowers. And you're walking around this garden. It may have water in it, a pond, a lake, river. You're really connecting with nature here. You may even do a trip that's to a place of nature or the countryside, near water again. So water being very significant here. This is all about rest, relaxation, retreat. Maybe that you do need a holiday to break up the winter months. And this is also with the green leaves of the garden. This is all about vitality, flourishing, thriving, growth. And it's inner growth, and also if you have business, maybe your business is starting to thrive and grow. So it's actually very, very good cards. One of the best cards, the garden, I might say. It's also a statue there posing. So it may be that you're being quite confident in yourself. You're finding your own femininity or masculinity. And you're being very confident, like the statue. The statue is posing in a really confident way. So this reading is all about finding a lot of confidence to achieve your creative goals and projects. And not being hard on yourself. Now, finally, your magic rune. We have Ur, spelt U-R. This is from the Earth family of magic runes. It means ox. An ox is like a cow type creature. The word that is associated with Ur is strength. And this is all about promotion, health, distant influences, and just vitality. But it's about promotion and strength, feeling strong in yourself. The word of promotion, so sense of lifting up, of going higher, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, in all different ways. So this is what this stone is trying to do for you. It's giving you that strength. It indicates a lot of strength in your life at the moment. Maybe that you've got some challenging tasks ahead. And this stone is here to give you this extra added strength and endurance as well for what you want to achieve. So there you have it, your psychic treasure map reading for what the new moon will bring for you in the month of January 2023.